and welcome. We have Sijina Nambiar with us. Sijina, you have qualified the NET exam in December 2019. That's quite recent. We want to know everything about your experience. Please tell us how did you feel about clearing such a prestigious exam?
um, very satisfying thing to have cleared a competitive exam. I'm sure just like any other student, any other aspirant, it feels that your efforts paid off, your hard work paid off. So it's a good feeling. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to know more about you, like where were you born and about your educational background. Can you just tell us briefly about your graduation and other things?
I'm a Fauji brat. So I have been around the countryside. So every 2 years we would pack up everything and then move. So my schooling has been mostly in a lot of cities, a lot of states. But I finally did my graduation from Pune University, and thereon I worked for some time in the aviation industry. I was with Singapore Airlines. I flew for Singapore Airlines, and I got married later. And after I got married, I decided to pursue my post-graduation through distance education, and that's how I did my MBA from Sikkim Manipal University. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm talking to a army kid and army wife. That's
Yes.
interesting. So, talking about your preparation strategy, being married, and on top of that, I know you have a 6-year-old kid. So, how did you take out time and how did you prepare? Like, I know this was your second attempt. Can you take us through your journey?
The moment I decided that I have to give this exam, I knew it would take a lot of my time, but I was ready to do that. And my daughter, even though she's just 6, she has been, one of those supporting pillars, because she's not troubled me much during these days, and she understood, okay, mom has to study, so let her be, and she would just do her own things and give me all the time to study and do my stuff. And my husband again has been very supportive, gave me all the time in the world to carry on with whatever I wanted to do. So the only thing is study. There is no two ways about it. You have to put in your time and your efforts. So if I'm not wrong, I think I gave about 6 hours per day. And this was the first 6 months, like full josh, full enthusiasm. But yes, I would like to confess that the enthusiasm died down after the first attempt, when I was just very close. And the reading material that I had, the study material that I had was my own, as in, procured from here and there, no guidance from anybody. So it was just self-study. But then I also bought a few study material from another, I don't know what to call it, another organization or institute that provides these kind of study material. I had the entire package, but frankly, I did not find it very good. But it was too late. The exam was right around the corner, and I didn't have the opportunity to, move on to another institute. So I carried forward with the same study material, and I gave my exam. Then I realized that I was so close. Why not give it another shot? And so again, after say around 10-15 days, the enthusiasm again came back. But then I wanted to make the right decision. So I researched some more, and I came across Human Peritus. And honestly, not because I'm talking to you and you are from Human Peritus, but this is what I truly feel, that Human Peritus knows what they're doing. And when they claim on their website also, when they claim that they update their material, they're not just saying it there. You could actually feel, because I gave 2 attempts, so I could see the difference when I studied from Human Peritus. From the quality of the pages, the quality of the print, the content, everything. I would say my mind was set free immediately. I received the package, and when I just went through the syllabus, I knew this is it. I just set aside everything else. I did not Google anything. I did not touch my older study material that I procured. Nothing. It was just human parameters that I followed. And if I would have followed it to the T, like sometimes when you read through, you tend to miss out a certain point or use certain things. If I would have done that, if I would have not left anything, I think I would have gotten much better marks. But okay, I'm fine where I am right now. So, human parameters helped me a lot.
Okay, and are you willing to try again for JRF? Do you have plans to do PhD or something?
I don't know. I have to go through the regulation whether I am still eligible to apply for GRF because.
Now I'll dive direct into your subject. So you gave in HR and labor laws. So we all know how hard it is to memorize so many laws. So please share what worked for you, because it might work for someone else who's an aspirant right now looking at a NET exam in the coming months.
So like I said, when you have to study, you got to study. Okay, there is no shortcut, and everybody knows that. Every student, every aspirant knows there's no shortcut. So what you have to do is, there are laws, there are acts that you have to mug up. There are things that you have to understand. There are things that you have to mug up. You just cannot, do away with that. So make notes, keep making notes. What worked for me was I just kept making notes. I just wrote down whatever I was reading. And they say when you write, you assimilate better. So that's what I did. And I made these small, detailed, but small, precise notes, which came handy till the last day. So when I was entering the examination hall, right before that also, I could just go through it. And all those things that I learned just came back to me. Because the syllabus is so vast. I mean, you are bound to miss out on something. So when you study from day one, you got to make notes. When you go back, you still remember, you wrote this and it just comes back to you. So that's what I did.
Okay. And if I would ask you before concluding this interview, that you could give one important tip or suggestion to people, or one mistake that they can avoid, what would that be?
Do not Google a lot of these, study material. Don't just, because there's so much out there that it's humanly impossible to actually make out which is the most reliable one or which will work for you. So, just go for one. And when you go for one, just study from that. Do not, don't think that if you have a pile of books, the entire thing you go through and then you'll be fine. No, just go for one thing. If you have one textbook that has everything, just go for it. Do not confuse yourself with too many study materials. That is the worst mistake that any aspirant can do. So just concentrate on that one thing that you have, one textbook you have, or if you have a couple of 5 or 10 textbooks, or like Human Parameters gives that package, then just concentrate on that package. That's all. Nothing else. Too much confuses you.
Okay, so I think those tips were very, very valuable for someone who has not cleared it and they have their aim set on a NET exam, especially in HRM subject, because we talked about labor laws and other things. So thank you so much again for taking out time and doing this. And
my pleasure.
I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. And
thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sijina.
Thank you very much.